on this frosted day, frosty and frosted. It's so we are going to do our service kind of backwards today. Phil is going to speak first. First, we're going to light the Christ candle, and which is thank you. The Christ candle, which is a symbol of the Christ, the indwelling Christ within us, always. And within this wonderful service today, after we have Phil speak, then we'll do the rest of the service, and then we will head downstairs for our congregational potluck and meeting today, our annual meeting. All right. Thank you. Is that everything? Did I get it?
Yep.
All right.
Do you want to do Shirley the presents to start off with?
We'll come back to that.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. All right, Phil.
So hang on, guys, let me get him on the screen. I have to shut off our power completely.
Good morning.
Say hi, Phil, I'm shutting.
Good morning, Phil.
Hello, everybody. Blessings to you. Oh, what a wonderful time to be with you.
Yes.
So while the snow is falling, we can still be with each other, which is really profound. Isn't that grand?
Yes, yes.
We bless, we bless. We bless and are blessed. Okay, so Robin, am I ready to go?
Hang on just a quick second, I don't know why I keep showing.
Is it snowing up there?
It's down there.
Down there, Bozeman?
That's what
Mr. Phil?
Over there.
Seems higher, but what do I know?
It's down, it's sort of down in the.
Really?
It's over there. It's over.
Oh,
I like over there. That's the way.
It's not.
Over there. Where you, down the highway.
Down the highway.
The father said that I sit on the side.
Hey, Clayton, I need your help.
Either way.
Oh, yay, yay, Clayton.
What would be?
Oh, Clayton, you splendid guy, you.
Sorry, it's clearing sidewalks.
Hi, Clayton, you're out scraping the sidewalk, huh? Hey, you're a good guy.
Yes, he is. Thank God for.
Yes, he is. Hooray for Clayton.
Right on there.
Hooray, hooray, hooray.
There he is.
Yay, everybody. Wow. Wow. Hey, so guess what? So in a little while, you're going to get the daily word. And the daily word is looking forward. And your annual meeting, that's what you get to do. You get to praise everything you've done for the last nearly 100 years and look forward for the next 100 years. That's what we're doing. Okay. So anyway, today is a very special day. It's called Candlemas. If you notice, there's a candle behind me. Okay, and there's a candle there for you, the Christ candle, and that's what is actually this day. It is halfway between Christmas and Easter, right smack in the middle, and it is called the first day of spring on the old calendar. So isn't it, even though here in Montana, you can expect a good snowstorm anytime, first day of spring is not unusual, but we're halfway there, guys. We're halfway there. We're in that midsection, and so something happens there. So what is this thing called Candlemas? Well, in the Catholic Church, they bring in all the candles they're going to use for the whole year, and they bless them all. Okay. So in your small abodes, your houses, you would like lots of candles today to celebrate the fact that the days are getting longer, and that you anticipate that all the light in the world is coming shining forth. Now, there's something else that happens on Candlemas. Candlemas is a really fascinating day because it's 40 days after Christmas, and it's the day that Joseph and Mary brought Jesus into the temple to show him off before the divine. And that was a standard tradition in the Jewish faith. On the 40th day, the mother was allowed to appear because she had been in a purification period. Now, I don't want to go into what pure and impure is, but know this. She was ready to re-enter the fullness of her life. In all of the things that happened in her life, she was ready to come back into that. And so are we. We had Christmas. You know, in some traditions, you don't take your Christmas tree down until today. You hold your Christmas in your heart for 40 days. 40 days. Now, Jesus is the firstborn son of Joseph and Mary. And in the Jewish tradition, the firstborn child was, quote unquote, sacrificed to the divine or given as a gift back to the divine. Often your rabbis, if you look at your rabbis, they're firstborn. Okay? They decided to serve. In the Catholic Church, a lot of firstborn kids are free. And so this tradition goes on. It's Theo, isn't it? So Mary has been waiting. She's been looking ahead. She's been looking ahead till the time when, according to the custom of her people, she was allowed full engagement with all of the court gods, all the social functions again. Okay. We are looking forward to all of our functions as divine Christ being. That's what we're looking forward to. In the daily word, you're going to find that they talk about how to look ahead, how to make plans and set goals. And they talk about divine imagination, and they talk about divine strength, and then divine wisdom and discernment. We have the gift to look ahead with affirmation. Affirmation. With the ability to say, whatever we did in the past has been done as best we can, and we look forward to the future with all anticipation that greater gifts will be given to us. Life truly is a gift, my friends. We are given this gift. We don't even have to pay for it. Now, if I stumble around in it, and if I don't use it very wisely, well, I probably am going to pay for it, but that's not an agreement with the divine. That's just the way it works. Cause and effect, karma, you want to call it that. So it is. But that doesn't last either, does it? That's just a temporary thing to look at and to pay attention to. I wonder what Mary did during those 40 days when she was secluded. She probably did look at her life, and she probably did look at this new thing that was happening for her, which was called mother's love. Mother's love is a really powerful love. We should look forward to unity of Bozeman and unity of Billings and unity of Butte and unity of Missoula, all living in mother love, kindness, forgiveness, generosity, acceptance. Those are the attributes of mother love. When Jesus used the term father, he didn't use the term father as in the guy that was going to teach him a trade or initiate him into the men's society. He used the term Abba, which is daddy. Daddy is an aspect of mother's love. When you're a young child and you're in the care of your mother's love, when dad comes home from work, you didn't go to work with Dad. He went to work and he comes home and he can give you mother's love too. Kindness and generosity, passion, care. Because he's not training you for a trade yet. That'll come later. In the early years, daddy love, just like mother love. You see, they go together, friends. There's always a mother and a father in the stories. And they're Charles and Myrtle Fillmore and Unity. Boy, just know that. Know that Unity has more men and women, husbands and wives in ministry together than anybody else, any other identified denomination or non-denomination. We like it. I was raised in a Moravian household, and they got booted out of Moravia and sent to the Netherlands, which was a place where exiles could live, because they had men and women who lived together, married together, and talked together. And that was not considered the way to do it in Europe at that time, and so they got booted out. But that's what they did, you see. Mother love and Abba love, it went together. So back to our story about Jesus, about Mary and Joseph. So Mary and Joseph, they bring Jesus to the temple. And they show him off to the divine and said, okay, here we go. This is our firstborn, and he's got a spiritual path ahead of him. We know that. We dedicate him to that. Well, there was two people that lived in the temple. One was called Simeon, and the other one was called Anna. Now, Anna was blind. So was Simeon. No, Simeon was blind. Simeon was blind, but he was still a caretaker in the temple. Custodian in the temple. Caretaker. Steward. And so was Anna. Now, Anna was really ancient. She was an old lady. And when Jesus was brought in, so the story goes, she said, it's come true, my heart's desire. For I have waited to see the presence, the divine presence present in my company, the divine presence embodied in a human being. I have been waiting, it's called the Messiah in the Jewish tradition. I've been waiting for that all my life, and I made an agreement with the divine that I'd live until I saw it, and I thought I wasn't going to make it, and that agreement wasn't going to be kept, and yet it is, because I know that the divine lives in this individual, lives in this person, that the divine can indwell a person, that Christ can indwell a person, the Holy Spirit can indwell a person, can indwell them, live in them. And Simeon was blind. And you know what he said? I can see the light coming from this being. I'm blind, and I've never seen light come from nothing. And there I am, and I can see the divine light shining from this baby you're holding in your arms. And I know that the divine light, the Holy Spirit of divine light, indwells this child. And he was amazed. He said, we haven't had anybody talking about that for years and years and years. And here it is. I can see it. And Anna said, yeah, and I can know it. It is seen and it is known. It is present. The divine can indwell a human body fully and graciously. And that serves the divine. That a human being can have face-to-face with the divine, can have a one-on-one, an intimacy, a friendship with the divine. You know, that's the story of Jesus, don't you? Jesus was all about talking to people about you have a divine presence within you. And at Pentecost, it happens, and the Holy Spirit waked up in all the disciples and said, yeah, I was there all along, you just didn't know it, I was dormant. Couldn't see me, couldn't know me. Now you can. Now you can see me, now you can know me. In the Jewish tradition, I've been studying Jewish mysticism lately. In the Jewish tradition, by the time they get to the Middle Ages, medieval times and whatnot, and the Hasidim, or the Hasidics, they suddenly show up. You know what they're saying? The divine is in you. The Holy Spirit indwells you. You see, that's something that has happened to humankind. We have evolved, if you want to call it that. We've evolved. We have grown. We have been transformed into understanding that the divine is always in us. Now, I think the divine has always been in us, but people didn't have the equipment for seeing and knowing that. And now they do. Now they do. And Jesus was the herald. He announced it. Okay? And now it's everywhere. If I go study with my Hindu friends, they talk about it. Talk to my Taoist friends, they talk about it. Talk to my Buddhist friends, they talk about it. Talk to my Native American friends, they talk about it. Everyone is aware right now that we can look ahead to a time when the divine will be awake in every human being. Coming, friends. Right around the corner. Just as Mary waited 40 days to re-enter her society, we are a few years away from the divine being so present for so many people that it will become the norm, not the exception. That's where we're looking ahead to. And the thing is we can start living it now because we know it and see it now. We know it and we see it. So we can go out and affirm that that is the truth of our life. We can ask our own inner divine, our best friend, as Charles Fillmore said, to share with us everything that we need to know when we need to know it. Because that's all we need, isn't it? To be present to the present in us, right now. The divine in us, right? It's there. Now, why do we have festivals like Candlemas? Why do we have Easter? Why do we have Christmas? Because we need reminders. And they're all community events, friends. They're all joining together, coming together in a community that says, we know that the divine is amongst us. In the old Jewish days, when they were still, they had the ark and they would roam around and they would set up the tabernacle tent and whatnot. It was called Shekinah, divine presence, divine mother presence. Shekinah is a feminine noun. And the Shekinah was with them. And then, due to circumstances, Shekinah got exiled from them. Well, Shekinah's coming back. That's the whole idea. When we are kind, when we are generous, when we are compassionate, when we are forgiving, when we are unconditionally loving like mother love, Shekinah dwells begins. As does Adonai. The knowingness of it. Divine Mother, Divine Father. As one. In you. In each one of us. The divine age is coming, my friends. The renewal, the restoration, the return of love rather than fear as what moves our lives. can look ahead to it and we can live it in the present. We can look ahead to it for all of humankind and we can look at it as the present for right. It's who we are. You know, it's not a coincidence or anything that you are here now. You are here during this time when we are passing from the old to the new, from fear to love, from doubt to affirmation. You're here because you're supposed to, because you said yes to it. Because this is who you are. Look around you. You have all your friends with you. Encourage them and let them encourage you to live more fully with the divine. Let them see, let them know that you're all going together. You know, there are things that we do in the world which require our attention, you know, handling a letter or paying a bill, or reading the snow. They can be done as well in the presence of the divine. There was once a rabbi and he had a guy in his group, his congregation community, who was a coachman, and he had all these horses he had to take care of. And so the rabbi, one time he was over in the stables, and he noticed that the coachman was saying his prayers while he took care of his horses. And the rabbi thought to himself, you know, somebody could give him criticism and say, you know, you shouldn't be doing multitasking. You should be doing one or the other. Either you're taking care of your horses or you're praying. So why don't you just go off somewhere and away from your horses and pray? But instead he looked at the man and he said to the divine, he said to the big holy, as rabbis do. He said, Adonai, listen to me. I'm standing here with my brother. He is so devout that he even remembers you and prays to you while he's taking care of his horses. What a good guy he is. He never stops praying. That's fun, isn't it? Those ascetic stories. You know, Jesus taught in parables. That was tradition in the Jewish faith. And every parable was this way. I said it to you in a way that each of you gets it as you get it. Everybody hears it differently. Everybody hears it differently. We are hearing the world differently because each one of us has a unique relationship with it. Divine talks to you, talks to me, might say something different. Why? Because we're different, and yet we're one. One with the divine. One with the divine. In Celtic tradition, today was Bridget's day, yesterday and today. And Bridget was a lovely, good old pagan goddess. And when the Christian church came, she was so loved by the Celtic people that they just turned her into a saint, called Saint Bridget. But they never got rid of Bridget, they just kept her. Bridget heals and protects friends. Mother love heals and protects. Abba, Father love heals and protects. Divine loves you, will heal you wherever you need to be healed, will protect you wherever you need protection, will love you unconditionally, always, and loves Every time you feel the presence of the divine and you give a big hoot and holler, yippee! And you say, I love you. You can say it silently, you can say it out loud. You can share it with someone else. But you're loving your life. You're loving the gift that's been given. You're loving the divine. And with that, you have lit the candle. You have lit the candle. You are the spring sun. And so it is. We're all in the temple and we're all being shown to the divine. Simeon sees us. Anna knows us. And the divine loves us. So it is. It is so. I love you, my dear friend. Bless you this day. I'm now going to go live stream for another few hundred people because that's what we do. Never stop growing. I'll see you in a bit. I'll see you a little down the road. Be there. Won't be snowing that day. Okay. I love you. I'm going to say to you, be blessed all that you do, for you are a blessing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Happy day.
Okay, a little reset here, just a second.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
There's Kristen.
Thank you. A little lapse in programming here.
He was done so fast. Right. So here we are again. Welcome to Unity of Billings. And if we will sing, and Rick, are you going to play this through for a minute? Play it through and then we start?
I can,
Or just to start?
we can just start.
Because I never know exactly when to come in. So
Let's get started.
let's just start. Okay. It's in this place, I can feel His mighty power and His grace. I can feel the rushing angels' wings. I see glory on its face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. Thank you. That was wonderful. And good morning. Our Sunday services are being live streamed. Thank you for helping to support our Unity ministry. You may go to these addresses and donate if you so choose. For everyone that's not with us in the physical. So today is our annual congregational meeting. We will be holding this downstairs with our potluck, and I've tasted everything. It's all delicious. That's what I was doing downstairs. And so, yes, it's all wonderful. Thank you all, everyone, for bringing all this delicious food. On February 15th, from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m., will be Step Into Your Magic Vendor Fair. It will be held here at Unity of Billings. If you haven't attended, please make plans to do so, even if you just pop in for an hour or so. It's really magical. Definitely lots of magic happening.
Jay will be here for the roof.
Oh, nice.
Reflexology.
Excellent. Good to know. That's very nice.
And Rick's gonna be there with his haiku wall too. Haiku.
Yay. That's going to be great, always. That is wonderful. Good. On Thursdays from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m., we have yoga with Tony here in our sanctuary. And there's another piece of magic that's wonderful. Last Thursday, I came with lots of little aches and pains and stress and stuff, and I left. Huge smile on my face, very relaxed, slept well. So our website is still off, and it will not be available until February the 20th. So stay tuned. Again, our Friendship Potluck Sunday is today. And we just enjoyed a conversation, or not conversation, but a message from Reverend Phil Zemke, looking ahead with encouragement. And you can see our upcoming lineup of speakers. February 9th, Reverend Edie Weigel, Love. February 16th, Reverend Marcia Reichert, Show Up in Love. February 23rd, Reverend Edie Weigel, Releasing Stuck Energy. Those will all be great. And now will you join me with the Unity song with David Friedman, please? No, you're not going to join me. We're just going to listen. We're going to join me in listening. That's right. And centering yourself.
Every prayer is answered, every prayer is heard, every thought and feeling, every spoken word, what your soul has longed for, what your heart can feel, is already here, is already real. There is no one out there is no one else. You hold all the answers deep inside yourself. There's a voice that whispers, there's no you, no me, there's just one, there's just unity. One power, one presence, one light to lead the way, all loving, all knowing, that answers when you pray. When the world looks darkest and your eyes can't see, gather all your troubles, give them all to me. I am always with you, I will always be. I am one, I am unity. We are one, we are
Thank you, David. Our daily word today on February the 2nd, 2025. Look ahead. If you'll join me in affirming, look ahead. I look ahead with positive expectations. So many things pull at my attention. The things I must attend to, meeting the needs of others, and even my own pursuits and passions require my time and attention. Setting and working towards my goals may sound like a dull undertaking, but it's actually an empowering path to spiritual freedom. Working towards a goal helps me focus and keeps me motivated. I call upon and claim my spiritual gifts of imagination in order to set my goal and plan to achieve it. I use my gift of wisdom to discern the best path and my will to make the best choices. This is the way I use the power of God to give my life meaning and make my dreams come true. I look ahead, grateful for God's presence within me. Let your eyes look directly forward and let your gaze be straight before you. Keep straight the path of your feet, and all of your ways will be sure. Proverbs 4:25-26. And again, let's affirm together, look ahead. I look ahead with positive expectations. And that thing that we hear, that saying that we hear a lot, our thoughts create our reality. That's it. We generate our reality with what we're thinking and feeling. And now if you'll join me in affirming our Unity Foundation principle. There's only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the good, omnipotent. And our Unity of Billings affirmation. Through divine wisdom and grace, Unity of Billings is vibrant, healing, and inclusive. Thank you, Charlene, for crafting that for us. It's perfect. And if you'll take a moment and gather your tithes, your prayers, hold them in your hand, infuse them with your love and energy, and join me in praying. Divine love flowing through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am grateful.
We're gonna let you say what song you're playing. Okay. This week. Okay, today, which song we've been practicing? Will be whatever it be. But, I told Rick, I said, who wrote that song? I want to look it up, so I want to talk a little bit about it. Okay, right,
Do you want this microphone?
sure. And I said, it sounds like a Carmen Mosier song. And guess who wrote it? Carmen Mosier. And I don't know if you're familiar with her, but over the years that I've been in Unity, she's in a lot of the hymnals in our songbook. And she was a Unity minister, her and her husband was, in Texas. She's no longer on the planet, but she still blesses us with her music. And she said, let's see if I can. It fostered empowering me to absorb the lessons and assimilate my awareness, to extend my reach, continue my journey in seeking deeper understanding, and to internalize insights and be aware. So this song is called I'm Ready for a Miracle, page 346. And I'm just, as we're singing it, let's get excited, because we're gonna see miracles today. We've already had some for us to be here, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And even this was a miracle. How many years ago would it be that we would not have been able to do this?
Right,
You know?
absolutely,
And it can
absolutely.
be any kind of weather, we can sit at home and watch this. I mean, that's incredible. It's a miracle, but miracles are little too, right? And big, little, big, and in between. Okay. So here we go. That's the first note. He's gonna play it through once, okay?
Ready for a miracle, ready for a miracle, I'm ready for a miracle today. I've got my mind into for one, ready to experience one, I'm ready for a miracle today. My eyes open, ready to receive it.
Oh, yeah.
My heart is open all the way. I do accept a miracle, I do accept a miracle, I do accept a miracle today. I do receive a miracle, I do receive a miracle, I do receive a miracle today.
Yeah. Are we receiving
Awesome.
one more time?
Okay, let's do it again.
Ready for a miracle, ready for a miracle, ready for a miracle today. I've got my mind in two for one, ready to experience one, I'm ready for a miracle today. My mind is open, ready to receive it. My heart is open all the way. I do accept a miracle, do accept a miracle, I do accept a miracle today. I do receive a miracle, do receive a miracle, I do receive a miracle today. Woo!
So go out there and see your miracle, feel it and be them.
Awesome. That's excellent. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's wonderful. Thank you, Rick.
Thank you.
All right.
Each one of us is a miracle.
Absolutely. Every minute. Every minute. I was walking this morning in the snow. It was just gently falling from the sky, and I thought, wow, I'm in a miracle right now. This is happening. So it was a very good feeling. And when I embodied that feeling, it was just everything just, yeah, that wonderful divine energy flowing. All right. So now we'll have the blessing, right? That's the next thing we're doing.
It feels strange, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah. It's a little this. Right. Well, thank you all. Thank you so very much for being here with your physical presence, with your spiritual presence, with your divine presence, and everyone that's joining us online. We are grateful and we receive your gifts as they infuse our church and keep our lights on and the doors open and invite more and more wonderful people to join us for the wonderful message of unity. And so it is. Thank you. Right. And so are we going to do the peace song now? Or are we going to go downstairs?
Are we gonna pray?
Pray and
do the peace
peace on the.
We just did.
Yeah.
I just did the blessing over the,
Gonna do the prayer circle.
okay, yeah, the peace song, the prayer circle, are we gonna do all that?
Yeah.
Okay, very good, very good.
So,
I don't
which is
know.
first?
I don't know. I don't have my directions here, so I'm just.